streamed live on Twitch at Lord Brandon 10.
Alright YouTube, welcome back, and today I am showing you guys a complete breakdown on how to get into Master or Master 2 or even Overseer promo zones here for the pit on Calamity Ops. Now keep in mind, I am going to be showing you guys this on a pre-recorded video. I'm going to be stopping at every zone, giving you guys the different text and everything that you can do with all the different build combos. One last tidbit as well. This video was before Hellhest, so I will also explain Hellhest points of view as well, so that way you guys can see that if you wanted to run Hellhest, because I think she is quite literally almost makes this run on easy mode, let's be honest. And if you guys need any help with these runs, please come over to my Twitch channel at Lord Brandon 10. We just did 7 hours yesterday of straight Calamity helps, so we are trying to help as many of you as possible with these runs. But with that being said, starting off, you will see in the top right that in this particular comp we have 1 Tan, 2 Nings. You can run 1 Hellhest, 2 Nings. One of the runs that we did for the Master helps, we did actually Hellhest, 1 Ning, and 1 Tan, which was surprising. It actually worked on XP Help, but it worked. It got us in the promo. So we'll explain it. But usually what you want to have starting off is one of your Nings is going to handle the Arc Captain that is in that room, and then the other 2 players are going to go for the rapid fire. So let's go and start it up, and you'll see it here. And excuse me if I sound a little stuffy. Alright, so we get to the first room here. As you will see, there is an Arc Captain. One of your Nings will go for that Arc Captain. The other 2 players will bypass him and go straight to the rapid fire, because the goal here is to clear zone 1 and the transition between 1 and 2 with the 5-0 multiplier. So as you see here, me and Hugo go straight for the rapid fire. I go and place my buff out and we nuke him. By this time, the captain's already dead from the previous player. So now we're transitioning, and we're in the parts of, we are in the transition of 1 and 2. Now, if you have a Tan on your team, what you're going to end up doing as soon as you get to this room, you're going to throw your sword strike. I'm not sure if I do it in this clip, but you're going to throw your sword strike right at these solar guys. The 2 Ning players, or whoever the Ning is on your team, will follow up with a clone and a slamming ability, and maybe another clone if needed, if they're not dead. That should kill these guys right here to where you guys can keep moving, so you can get to the rapid fires. You don't want to spend no more than like 2 seconds on these guys. You want to just keep that 5-0 as, you know, just keep it as long as you can. And as you saw, that's what we just did. So now we're moving. Now, when you get here, when you get to this room, the Tan, if you have a Tan on your team, you are going to place your well, your damage well right here, and your healing rift right here as well. So what I found to be helpful is, in the transition here, I usually have my healing well already ready. And so if I'm about right here, I'm going to hold my Q ability, throw the well, quickly press my Z or my B ability, and I am going to then place the damage well on top of it, so that way you're being healed and you have the damage buff from it as well. Now, if you have, let's say, a Hellhest on your team, you can probably stand like somewhere right here, and the 2 rapid fires will, the Hellhest will focus the solar shank. The other person is breaking, the other 2 people are focusing the rapid fires. So you really have a lot of freedom here in terms of who's killing what. Or you can even place the damage well here for if you're doing like if you're just as crazy as I am and you're running a Hellhest and a Tan, you can place the damage well here, and the rapid fire will pop the top one first, and then the Hellhest will focus the top one. The Ning will then go to his own rapid fire on the one on the bottom, and then the Tan will focus the solar shank. Do I recommend it? Probably not. You don't really need 2 precisions, but 2 precisions can work. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. So you'll see it here. I don't swap in this clip because I didn't learn that part of the tech until after this run. But as you see here, I go up, I pop the healing well, or the damage well, I quickly swap. Well, I don't even swap, period. But on Master, Tan has to have Healing Rift right here. Because these guys are literally, they're shredding you, and so that health regen is almost important. So like I said, just make sure you're throwing that Healing Rift up here before your damage well, and you should be fine. Now, from this part here, what I recommend is you need to have one designated name that is going to essentially run to the next encounter while the other two people clean up this room on the 5-0 multiplier. So you'll have one of your names, as soon as his rapid fire is dead, have that person start running all the way up these steps or whatever, and have him get ready to just start, getting ready to pull the team across. And I'll let you guys know, I'll show that perspective from the Ning, or I will explain, if you are the Ning player on your team, I will explain where to let your team know to unstuck. But essentially right now I am just cleaning up the ads a little bit, or we're just cleaning up the ads a little bit. This run we did not have a designated runner. I just was kind of going for it, but if to make things faster, you do want to have a designated runner that's already waiting up here ready to move after his rapid fire is dead. These guys right here, literally abilities don't even spend more than 2 seconds on these guys here. Now, if you are the Ning Fae that is running, you would be calling unstuck right here. So you would be telling your team to go ahead and unstuck because it takes 2 seconds for them to do that. By the time you do that, you're standing here already. They would already be loading in, and then you guys cross over into this room. Do not, and I repeat, do not run into this room until they get here. If you run past this door, they will spawn in here and there will be an arc barrier where they cannot get through. So that is why you call it where I said to call it. They'll spawn in, then you guys just run it. Now when you get in here, once again, you will split up. Everyone will focus the precision in middle, then you'll have one of you guys go left for the rapid fire, and then the other guy will go right for the rapid fire, and then preferably your precision guy will handle the guy in middle for the servitor. Now in the runs that we did for the master, one of the names, because I was a tan when we did it, one of them broke the arc shield, so that way I didn't have to waste too much time breaking the shield. That allowed me to get phosphorus procced, and I was able to go ahead and nuke the servitor in middle while they nuked their guys with the clones, and the arc jolts built up on their respective sides for the rapid fires. Of course, you can swap it up however you like, but that's how we did it. Now, if you were running 2 precisions, like one of the runs that we did yesterday and the 7-hour runs that we did, the Ning was actually, he would start left, he would break the guy on left, and then he would go over to the right to kill the rapid fire on right, while the tan was using his abilities to kill the guy instantly, the rapid fire instantly on left, while the Hellhest was nuking the servitor. Now, whoever kills their guy first needs to go ahead and stand by this door right here. The reason for that is once everything's dead, this barrier will drop. The other 2 people will remain in this room to kind of essentially clean up, and then they'll follow through, either unstuck or they should get TP'd into the zone 4 area. But as you see here, we're all focusing this guy. And then servitor spawns, they start splitting up. One of them helps me with the arc shield. I'm just trying to get his attention right now. And he just doesn't want to show his face for whatever reason. And I'm a little behind because he didn't show his face, but that's okay. And then we're done, essentially like that. We clean up. This run, you do want to clear this entire room if possible on 4 times multiplier. If you're going for master promo, you can probably get away with it being in 3 times. I know we did a couple promos yesterday with it being in 3. just for the lack of time. But if you really want to capitalize, 4 is kind of where you want to be, but 3 you can get away with it so long as you can clear the next room in 3. So here we're just kind of running up. Once again, you'll split your guys up, one go left, one go right, and then you'll have your guy in middle. So I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can do this one here as well. So there's strats where the tan or the precision, if you have 1 precision on your team, the 1 precision guy will go either left or right. He'll drop the opposite side first, and then the precision will then drop his side and nuke the guy on his side, and then he'll get the orb. Or the precision guy can stand in middle with the healing orb that you get from the beginning of the game. He can drop both left and right while the 2 Nings kill their own. And you just kind of be backup fire and just the cleanup guy for all the extra adds while we're still in 3-0 multiplier. So there's a lot of different strats you can do here. Just kind of pick one that works best for your team. But in this particular clip, I think I was just helping break the shields as a precision, and then the 2 Nings were able to go in and nuke them, and of course with a little bit of help from the precision. But like I said, it's whatever your team comp is able to handle is what you should go and do. I didn't have any sniper ammo, so you see we had to be a little bit careful here, because these guys will one-shot you on master. I don't care if you're running a stack kit, these guys will one-shot you. And the goal here is just to try to clean up everything you can while you still have the 3-0 multiplier. These extra points that you do get, they do help. Rather it being in 2. Now from here, it's pretty normal. You just try to kind of clean up a little bit more. If you're around like 278, 280 in this point of the game, then you're pretty much safe if you can kill on 1.8. You've pretty much done everything you needed to do. Now it's just kind of, just executing on terms of the damage of the boss. As you guys can see here, we're just kind of nuking the boss because we're comfortable with like where we are now, because we're guaranteed going to get 380, which is kind of like the goal that we had set just for promotion. But even promo zone, you'd be set here as well. You can take your time, so instead of nuking him, you can get him to like a little sliver here, and then you can kill the Arc Tracer Shanks while you're still in 2x multiplier, and then you can go and nuke him. Or there's been some strats where you can nuke him and then quickly turn your attention to the Arc Tracer Shanks and nuke those before they despawn to get the 2x multiplier for extra points, whatever works for you. But you can capitalize on even more points that way to even push like 390. And then here I ping. So if you have a tan, I always ping as I'm falling down where we're going to where I'm going to have the damage well and the healing rift, so that way we can nuke this guy. The goal here once you drop down is literally get him one shot, because you have to kill him on 1.8. So I just told my team where I was popping the wells, the healing and damage, and then from there we just kind of went to town and we kind of nuked him, so that way he was one shot by the time we come out of the ad clear thing. And so that's as low as we got him here in this one, but you can get him even lower than that. And then from here, it's just essentially cleanup. You clean as much as you can on on the 1.8. You don't want to kill on 1.6. You want to kill on 1.8. If you're on 1.6, you might as well back out. Have someone back out. But we're at 290. We feel pretty comfortable, and so we just kind of go for the kill. But you can ad clear a little bit more. As you saw, there was more ads. You can ad clear a bit more and get this to possibly 300, and then kill. That's a guaranteed 390 right off the bat. As you guys saw right there, that was 90k points that we got on killing on a 1.8. So if you had killed a little bit more and got to 300, you would have been around the 390-ish range. I personally haven't gotten 400 yet. I think 400 you have to start faster and have all of the point multipliers like essentially up. Like you would have to do this on 2, and all the other rooms would have to be kind of essentially up on the multipliers, I think, for like a 400, at least one of them. We haven't had that yet in our runs. That's pretty much it. That is the complete comprehensive breakdown guide for how to do the pit on Calamity. Hopefully this helps you guys. Like I said again, we are doing helps for this over on our Twitch. We did 7 hours yesterday. If you need help, please come over and check us out. We're helping any and everyone. I will have a link down to my Twitch in the description. You can drop a follow so you know when I go live. Also join our Discord, where we have tons of amazing people as well in our community who are also helping people get this done as well, besides myself. That will be the pinned comment down below for our Discord link. But with that, we'll see you guys in the next Destiny Rising video. Peace and take care.